we've talked about the clear need for inflation-adjusted raises in your retirement income. So how do you do that? And I think where this really falls back into is the investment side and really even the behavioral side of this, because I think we've all met with clients that were maybe pretty aggressive with their risk tolerance when they were accumulating wealth, but they start to come up to that actual retirement date, and things like COVID, when the market goes down, puts them into a free-for-all panic, right? They start pulling money out of equities, or maybe just in general, they think, I don't want to be in equities as I get close to retirement. The need for inflation-adjusted raises in retirement income over time means you still have to believe in equities with a portion of your portfolio.
Yeah, I think that there's that thought that I have to go all conservative in order to keep everything that I've saved, and that's not necessarily the case. There needs to be balance in your portfolio. You should never get all out of equities because, like you said, Scott, we've got to be able to keep up with inflation.
Yeah, and that's the only asset class, that and real estate, John, that have kept up with or outperformed inflation over time.
Yeah, you've got to have balance. That is the key in investing in retirement is balance. And when you look at what we do with the Income for Life model and the bucketing strategy that we provide our clients here at GenWealth, balance is really at the center of that. You've got some money invested in low yielding, stable income type investments. You've got some money that is invested more aggressively that will help to overcome inflation, and we add in that alternative investment part of it in real estate to provide some diversification and to provide almost that pivot point or that centerpiece of the seesaw in trying to balance a portfolio. We think that provides a lot of benefit to our clients.
Yeah, and here's the thing too, in that equity component, when you talk about those buckets, you have to be able to understand that you're not going to be tapping that for a while, right? So if COVID happens again, God forbid, which we hope, but something is going to happen again that's going to make the market go down 20 or 30%, you're not actually going to be taking your income from those investments. Those equities are built for long-term growth so that you can increase your retirement monthly income later. In fact, in those equity buckets, we're not planning to touch those for about 15 years, right?
Yeah, and also those equity buckets provide you the opportunity to harvest some gains and take a look at, okay, when you've had a really good market like we've had in the last couple of years, you can take some of those gains off the table and put those into more conservative investments, and that elongates the time period that you have before you have to tap into those equities. So if we have a downturn in the market, you're okay.
Right.
You've got some money banked to basically glide you through that downturn in the market.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.